Good morning, everyone. Hello and welcome. This is our Deviant Daily, a part of the Aberrant Witch tier. I'm glowing. This lighting, I swear. We are recording this on May 3rd, 2023. It's 9:32 a.m. here in Northern California. We are working with it's upside down. Ask and it is given oracle cards because why not? Why not? And we are recording for Thursday, May 4th, 2023. So, well, hello. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. So, like normal and natural, take some time to ground and center, take some time to focus on your breathing, take some time to just tune in with your present moment, present space, present location. Well, hello, Felicia. Long time no see. Um, And when you're ready, call in whatever you connect with as divinity. So call in your spirits, your guides, your gods, your allies, your ancestors. Call in all the good shit for your highest and best. Call that energy in, that vibration in, and allow it to impress upon you, allow it to inspire you, to motivate you, to help you as we navigate this co-creative adventure. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, I was limited on what I was able to actually put together when my computer broke because the laptop, it just was. I loved it because it allowed me to still connect, but I was not able to do all the things. But now with a new computer, I'm able to do much more. So yeah, I'm trying to show up and share. I try to take like inspiration from our dailies and like put like quotes or even affirmations and now incantations. I thought that was cute, together to just kind of be inspired by the vibration of the day to help us really just be empowered. At the end of the day, I think that's like the most important thing is for us to feel that we have agency over our own life, our own situation, and anything that I can do to help facilitate that, I think why not? Why not do it? You know, even if it's just something silly. So, yes. All right. So when you're ready, go ahead and comment the first number that tugs at your dominant psychic trait, whatever that may be, 1, 2, or 3. That first number that does tug at your dominant psychic trait, 1, 2, or 3. Go ahead and comment or write down. It is your preference. You don't have to. Like, you do not have to comment publicly if you do not wish to. It's absolutely fine. Just write down, take notes, make the most of it for yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about you, your journey, your path, and what you can take from something, and how you can use information and data collected to benefit yourself, to create a better space for you, whatever that looks like, you know? And just remember, all three cards are part of a reading. The card you choose is simply a focal piece, so it just helps you take a collective reading and make it a little more personal. Okay, so I feel like do I have something on my face? A bush, pretty much. That sounds so many different things. Anyways, card one. Card one. It is not about controlling my thoughts. It is about guiding them. Before I even read the back of that card and we discuss it, what does that say to you? Like, it is not about controlling my thoughts. It is about guiding them. That's something I had to really learn. Because at least when I first started out, it's not necessarily something that was taught. It was more so what was taught was like you have to control, like you have to control your meditation, you have to control this and that, and that was very challenging. So it is not about controlling my thoughts, it is about guiding them. So what does that say to you? How does that make you feel? What pops up for you? Mindset. We are not encouraging you to take an effort to control your thoughts, but instead to more or less guide your thoughts. Reaching for the way you would like to feel is an easier way to hold your thoughts in vibrational alignment with that which you believe is good. So card 1. And this actually has helped me to process meditation in a very powerful way, because a lot of times when I was taught, it was like, oh, block that out of your mind, get that out of your mind, get that out of your mind. I'm like, I can't, because my mind is like fucking focusing on all this shit. So how am I supposed to block this shit from entering my space when it just keep, I can't squirrel, you know? But when I recognize, like, it's not about controlling what enters my mind, it's about guiding it and allowing it to have its space and then flow away. So that's kind of how I see this. So whatever thought that I have, if it's like something really really bitchy, which happens, let's be honest, I allow it to, like, and I don't want to feel that way, I don't want to be that way, I don't want to behave that way, but sometimes the hoops go down and we're just like, hello, dark brown lip liner, my inner cholo is coming out. Not everyone will get that, but it's okay. So I allow those thoughts, right, to enter my space, to enter my mind. But if it's not something that I really want to hold on to, if it's not something that I really want to use to create, I knew you would get it. If it's not something I want to use to kind of paint the canvas of my reality, then okay, you have your space. I did think that thought, and now it's going, it's gone. And I allow for a better feeling thought or something that I would like to usher in to enter. Am I making sense? Um, and this is Thursday. Thursday, Jupiter, general significations of Jupiter is like expansion, growth, wisdom. And I find with Jupiter as well, in my personal experience, is like the challenges that really allow us to grow. So sometimes Jupiter brings in like these interesting challenges that actually have a great impact on our lives. And so it is not about controlling my thoughts. It is about guiding them. That is card 1. And Thursday, May 4th, whatever enters our space, just remember to hold hope for how you would like to feel, how you would like to guide your life situation, your mindset, your thoughts, and don't judge yourself for having these thoughts or for things entering your mind space. It's like, oh my god, I just thought something very terrible. Like, rude. How could I? No, 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 no. It's just life. It's natural. Let it process. Don't give it your attention fully, but allow it to flow through your headspace and then reach for that next best thought that you would like to replace that with. Okay, start there. And I think that will help us throughout our day. That will help us get through anything that pops up that we're like, oh wow. And it also helps us to start really focusing, being more aware of what we think and what we'd actually like to think. Because we go through, I'm rambling, I apologize. We go through life and we just kind of allow for the thoughts to come in and we focus on them and we just think that's how it's supposed to be. But in actuality, we can control, in a sense, the way it flows. And so, yes, we are sort of triggered by, excuse me, we are triggered by outside stimulus, but we can navigate that. And I think that's like kind of what's important about this card. Card 2, dominant for those who chose card 2, supporting for those who did not. Card 2, I really like this. I think we've had this maybe a few weeks ago. I like this though. Life is always in motion. So I cannot be stuck. Life is always in motion, so I cannot be stuck. What does that say to you? How does that make you feel? And I thought about this the last time we received this card. We're all energy. So we're all vibration, right? On some level. Like there's so much different, like there's so many layers to this. We are vibrating at different rates to be made manifest in this physical space, right? And so if we are vibrating, we're not still, we're not stuck, we're vibrating. So we're technically we're moving. And so it is our go back to card one. It is like the thoughts that I think that I allow dominant to be in my space. It is the energy I hold space for. You know, those thoughts that I'm allowing to think that I am stuck. And that's not entirely true. So what does that say to you? How does that make you feel? Life is always in motion, so I cannot be stuck. So it is not possible to stand still or be stuck because energy and therefore life is always in motion. Things are always changing. The reason it may feel to you as if you are stuck is because while you are continuing to think the same thoughts, things are changing, but they are changing to the same thing over and over. What does that say to you? How does that make you feel? Actually, I like when this comes up because it makes me think a lot. I like to think. Um, but no, it just reminds me that life, what we experience are investments of time, of energy, of money, of resources, of thought, emotions, actions, right? Our reality is all investment into something. I might feel stuck or like things are not changing. But when I can think about this more and more, I recognize that things are changing, but they just keep changing into the same. It's like someone who has all of this, like this huge wardrobe, right? This huge wardrobe, all of these options, but they wear the same damn thing every single day because they're choosing the same vibration, they're choosing the same mindset, they're choosing the same things over and over and over. So they think that the days are not passing. They think that everything's remaining the same, but in reality, it's like, no, I'm just choosing to wear the same damn outfit every day. There's so much more to invest in, so much more to choose. Things are changing around me, but I'm actually focused on this one thing. So I think that everything's remaining the same. Not the case. So what does that say to you? How does that make you feel? And Thursday, May 4th, I think that this might be a little more challenging for us. I think that we need to be aware, like, what am I investing in? Okay. What am I investing in that is tied to the same results? What in my life do I want to change? What in my life do I want to experience differently? And how can I start thinking, behaving, taking action, utilizing resources in a different way so I am not choosing the same thing over and over and over? Does that make sense? Let me get a little sip. I need a new mug. I'm gonna get a new mug one day. But why? Because I don't like seeing the same thing over and over and over. Oh yeah, yeah. I hope that makes sense. But life is always in motion, so I cannot be stuck, and that helps me too. I've expressed this before. It reminds me that there's an ebb and flow to energy. Everything is in motion, and so I may feel stuck, but then I remind myself, like, if I feel stuck here, if I feel like things are not changing, what is it that I am participating in or putting myself in to experience the same thing? And what can I do to alter that? And it can be very uncomfortable. Like we get comfortable in our space as we're like, but I don't want to change. But everything else is changing. You're changing too, but you're just changing into the same thing. So you are changing. Um why don't we use that to our advantage and change into something that feels better, that we're more confident in, that we're more courageous in, that we're more comfortable in, and that is more suitable to the lifestyle that we actually want to experience. We don't have to be on the outside looking in. See, we can actually involve ourselves and experience. Yeah. Card three. Card three, dominant for those who chose card three, supporting for those who did not. All well. I will love where I am right now. I will love where I am right now. I will love where I am right now, y'all. What does that say to you? How does that make you feel? There is nothing that you cannot be, do, or have, and we want to assist you in achieving that. But we love where you are right now, even if you do not, because we understand how joyful the journey to where you want to go will be. What does that say? How does that make you feel? What pubs up for you? Um, I will love where I am right now, card three. I think that we take a lot of things for granted. And with I will love where I am right now, it's this realization that the journey to where we want to be, the journey to that change or that shift in mindset, different experiences and choosing different resources, behaving in a different way, that journey, that process is very beautiful and fun, and even through all the challenges, it's like this exciting adventure, because if we just had the end result, right, if we just had those things, then we wouldn't really learn all of the fun stuff we learn along the way, right? It's kind of like if you just read, if you just read the ending of the books that you read, or and I hope you read books, please do, or if you just saw the ending of the movies that you watch, it wouldn't build up, right? There would be no beginning, there would be no middle, there would be no like sadness, there would be no love, there would be no like friction and challenge and all these wonderful things that make a really great story or movie or whatever. um it's like listening to the last minute of a song or 50 seconds, whatever. But that's not fun, and so I think when we think about our lives and all of these things that we desire for ourselves and the experiences that we want, we have to be mindful that, oh, it is a journey, it is a process, and I can love this process where I am right now, because I recognize that it is going to be so much fun exploring how to get to where I need to be. And I understand that there will be challenge. That's fine, it's life. But I understand it is also how I process it that will like paint how I experience things. So I will love where I am right now. This is not Where I am right now is not my forever. Where I am right now is not my end result. It is a process. It is a stepping stone in the journey of my own life experience. And so I can love where I am because I know that it is exactly where I need to be right now to sort of catapult me to the choices, the investments, the experiences, all of those things that I need to be where I see myself. Am I making sense? Um, I feel like I just ramble so much that it makes sense in here for me as I express it, because I can see it, that I'm channeling that energy, but I don't ever know if I just sound like a rambly McRambleson on, video. And just seem like see it just like, um so yeah, Thursday, May 4th, 2023. What do you make of it? Do you have any last minute thoughts, questions, concerns? Feel free to comment. Don't be shy. Do you have any last minute thoughts, questions, concerns? If you're watching a recording of this, please feel free to comment and share your thoughts, share your perceptions. And if you have questions, always feel free to comment. So it's not about controlling it's not about controlling the thoughts that enter our space. It's about guiding them. So when something enters our experience that's just like not really having it, acknowledge it, honor it. Like, you know what, I feel this way, and so it's okay for me to have this thought. It's okay for me to experience this. But when I'm ready, I understand that I can navigate through this, and I can guide this thought out as I usher in a new thought that feels better and more in alignment with what I actually want to be a part of. And so I don't have to like fixate on one thought or feel bad about it. I can let it have its time, its space, and then let it go and focus on something new and allow that new to come in, allow that new to have its time, its space, its energy, and keep focusing on what it's like to feel better and what it's like, what thoughts I want to have, and just keep ushering things out or letting things out and ushering things in. And it's just so it's a process. And everything is in motion. I am never stuck. I just may be choosing the same thing over and over and over, but I'm never stuck. So I recognize when I am ready to discern why I feel stuck and get to the core of that, I can start changing and choosing different so that I can experience different. Because life is constantly changing. We are constantly changing, and we can use that to our advantage to experience better experiences for us. And I will love where I am right now. It is really important to enjoy the process as best as we can and understand no matter what, no matter where we are in that process, if we're feeling good, if we're not feeling good, it is temporary, because everything changes. And so let's appreciate that. Okay, I'm learning, I'm growing here, and this is frustrating, but I know that this is not the forever. And so I know that this time will pass and I'll be able to get through this and it'll be better, it'll be great. And then I'll process that. So let me appreciate the journey because I know that the end result is going to be wonderful. And having appreciated the journey to the end result will make it even that much more rewarding, right? So, with that being said, thank you so much. If you don't have any last minute questions, thoughts, or concerns, I am going to wrap this up. So, again, I appreciate each and every one of you. I love what I do. So, thank you for allowing me to do it. And again, all of these videos are free for a couple more weeks. I can't believe it's almost been a month already. Several more weeks, I think. I'll have to check. But all of these videos are made public because of the select few who helped me raise enough money to support to complement what I've already raised uh, to purchase a new computer. So thank you for letting me share this with you, and thank you to everyone who helped. Again, I appreciate you, and I will talk to you tomorrow. I will. So take care.